We are on lesson 6.4 today on page 329. We are going to model and draw subtraction problems. And our essential question is, how can you use objects and drawings to solve subtraction word problems? You already know a little bit of this because we've done this before in some previous lessons where we drew the counters and crossed them out to show subtraction. I'm going to be using some blocks today to show you what the picture is showing, and you can model the same thing by using your counters at home. But I wanted to show you how we line these up. So we are going to model a 5 cube train where 2 of the cubes are yellow and the rest are red. So I have 2 yellow cubes, just like they have there, 2 yellow ones, and the rest are red, which means there are going to be 3 reds. Now if I break it apart and bring it down here, it shows us our math problem. So if we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we have 5 altogether, and we are going to take away these 2 yellow ones. How many do we have left? Let's do that again. If we have 5, I take away the 2 yellows, we have 3 left. Trace your math problem and read it with me. 5 minus 2 is equal to 3. Go to the next page. So now we have a 4 cube train. 1 cube is blue and the rest are green. Grab a green tool, whether it's a crayon, marker, colored pencil, and we are going to color in the remainder that are not colored yet green. So if we have, how many do we start with? 4. If we have 4 and we take away, how many are blue? 1. How many are left? 3. I know this seems silly. We will get to ones where we get to cross them off to show it, but this is one way that we have to learn it as well. So model a cube train that has 3 cubes in it. If we have 3 cubes, 2 are orange. So first let's trace this 3 to show how many do we have all together. 1, 2, 3. We're starting with 3. How many are orange? 2 are orange. The rest are blue. If the rest are blue, how many are we going to color blue? Just 1, right? There's only 1 left. If we have 3 cubes and I color 2 of them orange, how many are left? 1. So 3 minus 2 is equal to 1. Next page. We have a 4 cube train. 1, 2, 3, 4. Trace your 4. And we are going to take away, how many did they make red? 3. We're going to take away 3. The rest are blue. So how many do we have left? When they color those 3 red, how many do we have left? Just the 1. So 4, take away 3 is equal to 1. Now look at this one. How many are we starting with? 5. And we're going to take away 3. And how many do we have left? Let's color them green. How many do we have left? 1, 2, so 5 minus 3 is equal to 2. Next page. This is a mid-chapter checkpoint. We're just going to do this together. Choi has 6 counters. Let's do 6 counters. Use a pencil, or you're not going to color them in yet because we're going to be coloring them different colors, okay? You're going to need yellow and red to color with those today. So Choi has 6 counters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It shows us 6 here. So we're going to start with 6. And then it shows us the minus sign, so let's do that. Choi has 6 counters. One of his counters is yellow. One of his counters are yellow, so let's color it yellow. The rest are red. So if the rest of them are red, write the number that shows how many in all. We wrote that. That's how many we have all together. Now we're going to write the number that shows how many are yellow. So if we had 6 and we colored 1 yellow, so we took away 1 from this group and made it yellow, how many did we take away? 1. Now we're going to model this 5 cube train. They showed us 1, 2, 3, 4 are blue. 5 altogether. So we're starting with 5. We're taking away those 4. So we're going to minus 4. So if we have 5, we minus 4. How many do we have at the end? Just this last one, right? It's the only one left if we take away 4. For this one, remember, you have to choose either yes or no. Does this make sense? So looking at this cube train, they made it. I'm going to make it here. Let me grab a blue so mine matches that. So they have 1 red and 3 blues. So 1 red and 1, 2, 3 blues. And then they take it away. We have to decide which one of these is true. So it says 4 minus 2 is equal to 2. When we have 1, 2, 3, 4, so we started with 4, but we only took away either 1 red or we took away 3 blues, right? Because there's no groups of 2. We have a group of 1 and a group of 3. And we started with 4. So if we have 4 and we take away 3, how many are left? 1. So 4 minus 2 is equal to 2. Nope, that does not match what our blocks show here. So we're not going to use this one. So that one's a no. How about this next one? 4 minus 3 is equal to 1. We had our 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We took away the 3 blue, and we had 1 left. So that works. 4 minus 3 is equal to 1. That's true. Now let's check this last one. 3 minus 1 is equal to 2. Well, we have 4, and nowhere in this word problem is there 4. Also, once we take it apart, we don't have a group of 2 at all. We have a group of 3 and a group of 1. So they have 3 minus 1. That would look like this, and then we'd have an extra block over here. So that one does not make sense either. 3 minus 1 does equal 2, but that's not what our picture is showing over here. So take a second and do that. I know this one can be confusing because 3 minus 1 does equal 2, but that's not what the blocks are showing us. All right, we already did that side. The practice homework page. Model a cube train. So we've got those ones for you, and you can color them in and trace the numbers and symbols and figure out the answer. So if we have 3, 1, 2, 3, and we take away 1, how many do we have left? Do that for those. And on the back, Ellie makes the cube train. She made this cube train that's shown. She takes the cube train apart to show how many cubes are gray. So she has 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She's going to take away 3. So is this the group she took away, or is this the group she took away? That's one thing that we've got to learn here. You have to match up, because you might say, oh, these ones are being taken away because they're at the end, but there's only 2 here, and it shows us that they're taking away 3. So if they give us the number, that's the ones we have to go with. So if we have 5 minus 3, how many are left? For this one, you're just going to count how many are in the 10 frames and write the numbers. And for number 3, complete the addition sentence to show the numbers that match the cube train. So it gives us the number, they flipped it, equals at the beginning now. So 8 is equal to what plus what? We're not taking away. This is a review. This is a spiral review. So this means these are some things we've learned in previous lessons. So we're going back to our addition where we combine the 2 things. So this is where you look at the blocks and write how many are each, how many dark ones, how many white ones, and how many in all. Send me a picture when you are done.